Hi everyone, New England Gardening here. Today's Thursday, July 15th, 2021, and here's a sight I haven't seen in a while, and it's the sun. Almost was disappointed this morning because it was overcast, and they were predicting sun, so slight breeze, not that bad, and I've decided to go into the hives here. I mean, they look like they have queens. The activity seems to signify that or indicate that. And I actually have not been in these hives since I did the splits. So, if you recall, I found a ton, maybe more than 12 swarm cells in the Layens hive. And I took those frames and I distributed them to these 3 hives. And I had looked, that was on June 4th, and I had looked at the frames. I double checked them. I went through them twice, but I was looking for the blue dot. And the last time I saw the queen, just before that, the blue dot that I had marked her myself had significantly been reduced. So maybe that's one of the characteristics of the Saskatraz, is that I think they're supposed to groom each other, groom for mites, one of their traits. But yeah, I was looking for that blue dot, and I just could not find the queen. But to my surprise, 4 days later, the Layens hive swarmed, so that had to be the queen. And I had left a couple of swarm cells in that hive because I thought she had already left. So I did notice yesterday, I think I see one now. They still have drones around. And yeah, so the plan is to go in. I'd like to take out the Layens frames if I can. If not, if they have brood, significant brood, I might put them to the side, so maybe when they hatch, they'll just put honey on them. They'll be outside frames. But yeah, I was hoping to get them removed, and then if I have to, also add some boxes. I have a couple of nuke boxes too I can add, but yeah, that's the plan. All right, everyone. I was a little pessimistic at first. Once I started moving some frames, I couldn't stop until I went to the end. Because of the sun, I couldn't see. But I've got brood. And since it's been since June 4th, I have to have a queen. I was a little pessimistic because there are a lot of drones. But I don't see any capped drone brood. But I do see a lot of capped worker brood. So there's a queen in here. I don't know if I want to take the time to see if I can find her, especially since she's unmarked. This is the second frame from the entrance. All right, let's get into this converted 8 frame hive. I reduced it from a 10, and let's see what we have. Okay, let's see what we have here. Check for the queen. Don't see her. Again, I have to have a queen because I only put 2 frames in here, which I don't know how to go about removing. I think this is the one where I had accidentally shook the frame. It had a queen cell on it, so I added another one as a safeguard. But let's take a look at the bees. Wow, this This is packed from side to side, so I have a deep and a medium. I've got another medium I can add to the top of this, but I think they've welded these layings frames in. How am I going to maneuver around getting those out? Wow, look at the... Well, I'd say, yeah, this is a successful... Unless the queen has recently perished, this is packed from side to side. Loads of propolis. So let's take out this outside frame. It's light, so maybe they still have enough room. So this is what that looks like. Yeah, there's still room. Maybe they don't like this comb. It's old. Okay, everyone, here's the first lance frame. There is some brood on this, but it looks... Oh, I see a lot of larvae. I was going to say it looks kind of old. They're dark, but no, there's a ton of larvae in this. Now what do I do? Do I put this into the layings frame and take away that resource? Came out easier than I thought it was going to. So on this side I can see larvae also. Do I see the queen? So there's supposed to be a lot of nurse bees on this. It's probably going to be a big disruption. I'd like to know where the queen is. I couldn't find my bee brush. I just have a real paintbrush where I'm going to shake these off. Well, you know what? Move them to the outer edge. Maybe that's what I'll have to do. So this here is one of the frames that was next to. You can see it's a medium, and they have honey and then brood, small patch of brood. And I don't know what's going on the bottom, the deep. I can't move this close because I didn't have them close and they sort of built it out. How am I going to solve that issue? Let's see what we got here. So I got two problems here. I got to get these frames out and then confidently know that the queen is not on these frames. Come out easier than I thought they were going to. Oh man, this is just packed with brood. Yeah, a lot of larvae and brood. Wow. I don't know where the queen is. Alright everyone, well, I'm just going to shake the bees off. I can't see the queen. I'm going to checkerboard these with some new frames. just solve this and then, or maybe create a disaster. But I don't want to leave those frames in there. The Layens frames. Well, unfortunately, I don't see the queen anywhere. I mean, I lucked out. I've got more hives than I need, so I can be reckless like this. I'm just going to shake all these bees off and then put these frames back into the Layens hive. I do not see her anywhere. There's pollen, a lot of pollen, cap brood. So it'll be a boost to the other hive, but I just don't see her. Alright everyone, that's the first one. Took a gamble. I just threw those Layens frames back into Layens, and it's already covered with bees from that hive, so I didn't even put them up front. I put them in the back so I don't have to disturb that hive anymore. And yeah, I looked, just could not see the queen, and hopefully everything's okay with this one. Well everyone, here's the 10 frame. This is going to be a bigger headache. This is the one I think I had to put the extra frame in because I was concerned with the shaking of the Layens frame. This is a bigger headache. Just broke a whole bunch of honey there. But yeah. Oh, gotta be interested in me. So when I get in here, get these frames out. These Layens frames. Haven't gotten stung yet. So, what do we get on this? Ooh, am I getting stung on my forehead? I can't tell. Well, there's the, can you see that? There's the chewed off end of a queen cell, so that hatched. I think, oh, actually the side is, there's got to be somewhere in my bonnet. No. I think it's chewed out. It's chewed out on the side. Yeah, I don't think you can see that. Let's see, I have to turn it around. So I think that indicates another queen that had hatched before. Chewed that out. Whoa, all the nectar's dripping out of this. I don't know if you can see that. The nectar's dripping all out. So there's no brood on this. Just nectar. So I don't feel bad shaking this into here, except the nectar. They'll clean it up, I guess. To the Layens frame. I think I'll just take it out. It's got a lot of honey. No brood on this side. No brood. Well, I got more bees than what I put in here, I think. Maybe this is queenless hive. Let's shake these in. Alright everyone, so this is the 10 frame box, and there's cap brood, and larva. I got stung on the thumb. That's the worst one place to get stung. I don't see the queen. I'm just going to shake this frame too. I don't see her. I made a mess. A lot of honey everywhere. These queens are small, I guess. This is that frame I wanted to get rid of a long time ago. Let's get some drone brood on it. So this side here has got the most brood. There we go. Alright everyone, so I replaced the 3 Layens frames this time, and I got stung for it. They were understandably upset, so had to be done sooner or later, 1 step or 2 steps, but I decided to just go ahead. So let me put this inner cover on. This off. Alright, here's the last one. This is the nuke. I should just gonna have to take the top medium off anyway, so looks like get some honey on the outside here, probably brood on that Layens frame. I think I'm just going to take this nuke box off, medium off. Better access to the Layens frame. Slowly. So, they can smoke these guys off into the down into the box. These bees all seem to be on the dark side on all these. Something tells me I'm going to get stung again with this one. Uh-oh. Does that be on the inside or the outside of my veil? Alright, so let's slowly... This will be... this seems kind of light, so this is going to be a little bit easier. Oh, this brood, so definitely another queen has returned. You know, got some big drones flying around. But again, I just don't have the eye for the queen. She's not on this one, I don't think. Yep, got larva, cat brood. Gonna shake these. Here we go. So this is the last frame. Minimum fighting. There might be like 1 or 2 bees every time I put one of these frames in from the other hives. So see how that works out. So I just need to add some foundation here. Or I mean a frame. So this is New England Gardening. Today's Thursday, July 15th. Hopefully it didn't do too much damage and to these hives, and hopefully the queen is unharmed and intact and in each of these hives. So I removed all the lance frames. Had a lot of cat brood and larvae on them, and I guess eggs. But I moved them into the Layens hive. So hopefully these 3 hives here can survive, and if they have the queen, hopefully I didn't damage the queen. So this is New England Gardening. Thanks for watching. I think I got 3 or 4, definitely 3 stings.